APA, Manuscript Format, and Sample Paper. Dear students, it's now the time to go through a sample paper which is written through the APA style, and also to let you know that what is the formatting style while using this APA style. Okay, we know by now that APA is the style which is mostly used in social sciences and humanities, and when you are to format your paper, you are required to go through a particular way of writing down the manuscript, and then to use particular headings, particular way of the margins, and then you are also using a particular way of writing down the title, font size, right, page number, and also the running head, right. So these are the points which are to be written while using APA tips, APA style recommendations. Okay, so let me now just take you to the sample paper. It's a research paper actually, which is written while using the APA style. Okay, so you can just have a look on those tips, the formatting style, and then you would know that how is the manuscript written, right? So let's go to the APA paper. So guys, you see that this is the sample paper, research paper, running head. So the running head is given on the top, and this is the full title of the research paper. The full title, you see, can medication cure obesity in children? Followed by question mark, a review of the literature by Luisa Mirano, Northwest Shawl Community College. You see, this is the sample paper. And the note of the author is also written here, right? So the author says that this paper was prepared for Psychology 108, Section B, taught by Professor Kang. On the next page, the abstract of the paper is given, and you see the running head is still there, and the abstract is written here on a separate page and without justification. So it is not justified. And you may also just consider the margins, right? The margins of the paper, it's 1 inch on all 4 sides. And then the style, which is Times New Roman, and the font size is 12. Okay. The next page is about, again, with the full title centered here, right? And then it's starting with this introduction, okay, introduction to the study. And you see that Mirano sets up her organization by posing 4 questions. So these 4 questions are actually her research questions, you see. And then she actually states her thesis here, right? So that is actually the working thesis initially. It's now the thesis statement, right? And then headings are there. Headings are centered. What are the implications of childhood obesity, right? So headings are there and they are in the centered. And you see the signal phrase and, right? That is links the names of 2 authors. The date is given in parentheses. So this and the date is in parentheses. This is in text citation. Okay. And then you see this is again written in the same way. And the ellipsis marks are there, which indicates that some words are omitted. You see, these 3 dots, these are ellipsis marks, okay, which indicate that some words are omitted. And you should also take care that the page number is given, because the direct quotations are used. Quotation marks, you see. Similarly, there in this part of the paper, Mirano is drawing upon important articles from the existing literature, right? And it's going on. You can also note it down that there is a source with 6 or more authors. The first author's surname followed by et al. Is used for the first and subsequent references. McDuffie et al. 2002 and page 646, right? Again, one more heading is there. And then the results are there, right? but the results are given from sources, from two sources in the shape of table. And you see that the title of the table is above the line. And you should also take notice of this, that while using APS style, this table is prepared and we have these rows lines, but we don't have the vertical lines, you see. So you should take care of this as well. And then the source of the data is given, and the content note explains data common to all subjects, right? In this case, there are 4 authors, Berkowitz et al. And when this source was mentioned for the first time in the text, it was written with all names of the 4 authors. But now in subsequent entries, it is written as et al. So you should also take care of this, that this is the APS style. So you should also take care that the direct quotations are there, but the information given in the brackets are not from the text, right? They are not given in the original source. So that's why these are out of quotation marks, you see? And then these are written in brackets. One more important point, that the quotation marks, which are more than 40 words, they are not written in quotation marks, and they are written, indented with a separate paragraph. So this should also be a very good example for you in order to learn about the APA formatting style. And you should also take care of this conclusion part of the paper, that the tone of the conclusion is objective. So no subjectivity is given in this conclusion. And guys, this is the last part of the paper, when the references are given. So in the references, the list of references begins on a new page, remember, right? So it is on the new page and the heading is in the center, you see, and it is the alphabetized list. So all the authors, all sources are written in alphabetical order. You should also take care that the first line of an entry is at the left margin. The subsequent line is indent half an inch from the previous line. So you should also take care of this. And double spacing is used throughout, not only for the references, but also for the text inside. The double spacing is used between the lines. So this was the source paper, guys. And I just wanted you to have a look and learn this APA formatting style and prepare your manuscripts on the same formatting style.